I accidentally stopped it. Okay, but it was so that Jenna was supposedly was blackmailing Toby, and that he either had to sleep with her or she would tell people that he was raping her. But we only have that word for it in the books. She had said he molested her, and we don't know what happened or not. It's just that they were together in some way. So, I mean, he could have been doing that. We don't know. And we don't know what real Allie is and all that. So that's interesting. Ezra and the woman, I don't know. I tend to think that whole thing's no more dangerous than the whole Jackie thing was. The little guy's got a whole lot of secrets, doesn't he? And oh my gosh, all these fanfiction writers have. Okay, yes, I know it's shameful. I've read it at work when there's nothing else to do. Not that there's nothing else to do at work. During lunch, after I check the websites I normally check, there's still time to kill, and so then I read it. But all these people who write these fan fictions of Arya discovering she was pregnant and like hiding and not telling Ezra, and then he finds her and realizes the child's his, blah blah blah, or do something, and didn't all need to work in the light. Oh my gosh, this couldn't be happening to him again. I mean, kind of funny, don't you think? So, I think that Byron, Ashley, I don't know. They were supposed to be the ones who betrayed. I don't know. There's been a lack of Barons totally on this. Oh, Garrett. Garrett had a weird smile on his face, but on the other hand, he was just sort of cleared of a murder. But then again, they said Nate may or may not have been the murderer, so maybe he is. But I don't know what Garrett's ties to Toby and Mona are. I mean, he was older than them. He knew Jenna. He was dating Jenna. And she gave page 6 of the autopsy. I'm puzzling this out as I'm talking to it out loud. So she gave page 6 to Toby, who turned it in to frame Garrett. But we sort of knew that Garrett took that, I thought. So he was in the NAT club with Jason and Melissa and Ian. And I don't know. There's some little thing there. So next half of the season is going to be interesting because they have all that stuff. Oh wow, that looked like I was sticking my finger up my nose, and that's not good and not what I intended. So I think that's all there is to say, but oh my gosh, that was interesting. And I'm definitely going to have to ask my coworker tomorrow what her daughters thought about it. Start using messages with them. Yes, I'm not bonding with my coworkers. I'm bonding with her teenage children. That's the whole youth worker thing going in. That's good, right? Maybe. I don't know. Like my nails, I finished painting them this morning. I kind of like this color. Anyway, what I had been promised talking about was our vacation, and that was sort of going to be the original blog. But then, see, I watched the show and I was like, oh, then I'll get busy and do everything I have to do, except for the fact that then I'm like totally thinking all about the show. So what do you have to talk about? And okay, no one around here watches it. I have one youth that does. Casey, hi. Hopefully we have youth ribbon so we can talk about this, because oh my gosh, I need someone in person. It's a sickness. I get way too into this. Okay, so vacation. Saturday we drove up to Frankenmuth. Had our chicken dinner. It was yummy. Sender's great chicken dinner. Love the buttered noodles, especially the little cracker topping on top of it. I'm trying to think what else. We went to Bronner's because duh, it's the happiest place on earth. Bought a few things. I was pretty good though. I bought something that would probably work for the idea to support Christmas exchange, and we got one it was like I Love My Husky, and we were going to have our dog's names put on it, and I thought she was going to put them on the back, but she put them like in a half circle over it, and then she put the year and like drew little paw prints, and it's so adorable. I mean, it is freaking, I can't tell you how adorable it is. I'm trying to think what else did I get. I just got a sand dollar. I got another little display thing. Oh, you can't see it, but it's over there because I cross-stitched things and then I kind of hanging them on there, and I needed more room. There's a free ornament. I don't know. Seems like there's more. I know there's more. I'm about to. Oh, why are you yawning? But I can't think of it offhand. So we did that. So then Sunday we drove up to Petoskey. And we. I'm trying to think, what do we do for Petoskey? We got there. We set up. I think we just kind of chilled. Ended up going. It was cool. I mean, Saturday night we were in the camper and didn't turn on the heat, and it was so cold during the night. So we went to Walmart and I bought a couple cheap pairs of jeans because I had a feeling I was going to be wearing jeans the rest of the week. Well, better too hot than too cold than too hot. I can warm up, but I'm not the type of person who can cool off easily without basically an air conditioner. I would have made a horrible pioneer. We did that. We ate at Applebee's and came back. Just hung out some more. And then Monday we went over to Mackinac Island. And I love Bree's blog, and I was kind of kept looking out for her, and I'm thinking, is that something kind of stalkerish? And didn't see her or the two dogs, but they're adorable on the blog. Bree's Mackinac Island blog. It's on WordPress. You should Google it and read it. I know Laura does, and she may comment on this, but I just eventually just want to go up there. And we saw the Mission Point Resort, which we'd not been to before, and it was nice. Forgot to go up in the observation tower. Had to do that the next time we're there. But it was just a nice day walking around, shopping, carriage tour. Just so pretty up there. We kind of, when we walked through Mission Point, that's an area we've not been in before. Then Tuesday, we drove down to the Old Mission Peninsula, and we went to some wineries. We started out at Black Star Farms, which is really, they have an inn, and it's supposedly kind of pricey. This is our second tasting room, and they have very good wine. Then we went to Chateau Grand Traverse. I decided not to taste there. I'm not sure why. I'd like it. We took a tour. They had Chusamoids, or American Eskimos. One of those very pretty dogs that we got to pet and greet. Which, I mean, how can you not love that? We found some cherry wine. That's what my dad likes. 2 bottles for $12, so we got some of that. And we got something else for my mom, food-wise, and I forget what it was. Then we went to lunch, and oh my gosh, this place took freaking forever. It took like an hour and 15 minutes to get and eat sandwiches. I mean, ridiculously long. From there we went to Chateau Chantal, which was nice. Took a tour of the winery again. Tasted. Did decide to taste, and I followed him, just more like a traditional wine tasting instead of the sweet wine. I'm not sure why. Because we like sweet wine. Why would we do that? I don't know. Then we went out to the Old Mission Peninsula Lighthouse and looked at, and I walked out to the water, which was a long ways away because I guess of the drought and the water was low. The water was warm, but then again it was only about this, maybe 3 inches deep, so it was easy to warm up. So I saw that. It was just, again, so pretty there. Then we went back and we went to Two Lads Winery. Yuck. Sorry. Again, I like sweet wine, not dry wine, and they tried to make their wine as dry as possible. Not a fan. And the whole thing was not like Northern Woods. It was Frank Lloyd Wright. So they're going after a totally different thing. But the view from there, so awesome. Then we went to Shady Lane. I think it's a new place. And it was nice. I don't know what to say about it. It looks like it's somebody's farmhouse or something, but it was nice. Like the one Riesling. So then we drove back, and I mean, it was probably an hour and 15 minutes Traverse City to Petoskey, and like 45 minutes up to Mackinac. But so we did that, and we just we ate dinner at the trailer, or the campground will deliver food to your trailer. I went and actually got it, but did that. Then the next day, Dad was going to drive back and see the other half of Traverse City. It's kind of like another hour drive. Again, let's take a break. And so we just went into Petoskey and walked around their Gaslight District. Shopped at the same store we did the Mackinac Island City. Oh, my hair. It looks so awful. I don't know what to do with it. But bought shirts, jackets there, and we shopped around there, and then we ate at Whitecaps, which is a nice little restaurant looking over the water. We walked up to their little lighthouse around their breakwater and looked at the marina. And then came back kind of and did laundry and chilled out some more. Then the next day we went back down to Traverse City and saw Good Harbor Winery and it was at the Shailene. I think there was a winery after Tulips. I think Shailene's, and then I think we saw 3 wineries there, but I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, maybe it'll come to me, maybe it won't. Or if you see me on Facebook, I have all the little pictures to put up. But so we did that, and we Peninsula Cellars. Oh my gosh! Yeah, I think. Oh no, 45 North. Yeah, that's it. We went there as well. So we did that. Drove around. We ate lunch at the place where was on Home Improvement. He had a little trouble. Oh, my dad actually let me drive the truck. Yay! He thinks I need practice to drive the F-250 before we put the trailer behind it. I think I'm 35, and he could give me some more trust. We have issues about that with the trailer. But we were coming down the one way and looking for the restaurant. We usually come from the other way by the sand dunes, so kind of passed it and had to turn around and go back. But it's good. Hit a black... No, I hit a pesto burger. Mom hit the black and blue burger. I hit a black and blue steak the following night. I think I had a black and blue burger one other day for lunch. So I hit that. So we drove around and back, and we stopped at the Underground Cheesecake, which was on the Food Network, and we've got a red velvet cheesecake, which is so good, so good. And then we went back, and where did we eat? I think we just ate at the trailer because again it was getting late. And then we played bingo that night. The first night we did it, I missed the next last episode of Pretty Little Liars, which obviously I'm pretty into. So I had to watch it on Sunday night when we got home. Online. So then the next day we just went to Harbor Springs. We should have gone to Elk Rapids. Better shopping there. Harbor Springs is really expensive. There's like a boat slip for sale for $325,000. Do you know the size house you can buy for $325,000? $325,000. That. So I did that. I went to a little restaurant, sports bar nearby, which the black and blue steak was very good, bacon wrapped. And just kind of did that, got ready. Then the next day we drove back down to Frankenmuth. Trying to think. We didn't really go out shopping, just kind of went down to the Bavarian Inn and ate and came back. Next day drove home. We stopped at Cabela's and Dad got a backpack because I kind of stole the one I bought when we went to Alaska, because the one I got Youth Workers Conference kind of died. So did that, and I think that's about it for the vacation and my thoughts on Pretty Little Liars. And I'm at 14 minutes, which would put me right on time to upload this to Yahoo. So I will talk to you later. Maybe share links when I get all the pictures uploaded. So if you're my friend on Facebook, you can see them. And that's about it. Have a good night.